So when we talk about traditional forms of energy and hard to abate industrial sectors, there's a lot of challenges that come in, not just in trying to take out carbon, but also in trying to be more efficient in using energy on site. These are things like steel, refining, chemicals, many other spaces where you've got sprawling industrial campuses. You don't have a lot of room to put in new facilities. You've got trillions of dollars of existing infrastructure in place that we don't want to tear down and just leave behind. And you've got energy systems where you have waste gases and other value that's not being captured. So we really need solutions like what Utility Global brings with our H2 Gen system that can integrate seamlessly with a very small footprint into existing industrial centers that can take in value streams or waste streams, be it off gases, blast furnace gas, for instance, in a steel facility, and convert that efficiently to pure hydrogen and to high concentration CO2 so that value can be used economically. So yes, lowering carbon, but also doing it in a way that makes good sense. So we are thrilled to be able to announce that, in fact, utility has been the first to produce pure hydrogen from blast furnace gas in a single process step. It shows how utility is uniquely ready to, yes, produce lower carbon in a steel environment, but also to be able to do it in a way that makes good, profitable sense. And the key performance that we showed, over 3,000 hours of runtime in a real steel facility, being able to handle 15-minute shutdown and startup intervals, being able to take different composition of blast furnace gas. These are real challenges, real environments that many technologies can struggle. And we showed over a long runtime, we can handle all those disruptions, integrate into real operations, and do so to produce high value hydrogen and CO2 in a way that makes sense. So at Utility, we're quite proud about the investor support that we have. That includes our lead investor, our partners, and a growing list of strategic investors who not only provide the company with a capital foundation, but also provide strategic opportunities for us to deploy our great technology. It's critical for us to not just have investment, but also have partners who are committed to driving economic energy at lower carbon into their ops. Gives us the commercial opportunities and pipeline that we need to take our technology forward. So we're quite grateful to have the investors in the company that we do, and look forward to adding to that list soon. So we talk a lot about the steel industry and hard to abate industries in the immediate pathways that are open to utility based on our experience. But we see biogas conversion, be that from dairy gas, be that from landfill gas, flare gas, any other waste stream of methane, as a great opportunity to use the same technology, very similar base reactor at a 2 to 5 ton per day scale to a start, to put hydrogen production in play, taking methane that otherwise would be vented, released, or burned, and to economically use that with a cost structure that makes sense with near-term demand centers such as trucks and cars running on H2, such as data centers and other use cases. So in this manner, everywhere that there is a landfill, everywhere there's a dairy farm, everywhere there's sources of other flare gas, we can capture that methane, we can convert it into hydrogen, and we can put that out into the market to be consumed in ways that, again, have a cost structure that is substantially lower than other forms, given we're using that latent energy in the waste methane stream to produce high purity H2. So quite simply, we see utility as the ready to commercialize technology to decarbonize economically hard to abate sectors. We've proven it in steel. We're excited to scale in steel now. The next ventures for us in a similar space, chemicals, refining, and then decentralized hydrogen production from biogas. These are practical solutions. These are cost effective, and they're highly available with customers that see the value. So in a phrase, we want to see utility become the obvious choice to provide economic energy that's also lower carbon from many forms of waste gases, and to continue innovating, providing that value over time.